Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. So recently when I was out at my local Aldi supermarket, I picked up this little fold up fishing net. So in this video I'll be doing a quick review and taking a look at this net. Right, so here it is, the Adventuridge scoop net. So a small little compact net that folds away, and I'll just read out what it says on the packaging. It says, "Don't let your catch get away by using this scoop net to bring it safety to shore." So translated in an odd way, but we get the idea. And it says this net is to scoop fish out of the water and return to shore smoothly and quickly without lifting too high out of the water. So a nice little compact net just to help you out when you've got a fish that's a little bit too big to swing in, say a larger perch or a small pike, and you need a net just to help take the weight of the fish, get it safely out the water. Say you're on the canal drop shotting for some perch, some small pike, there might be a bit of a distance between the bank and the water, so this will just help you to not be bending down so much or not swinging fishing, getting them in the net safely. And you never know, you might catch something a bit bigger and you might need a net. So this seems ideal for that kind of thing, fishing on the move when you need a small net just in case you hook into something that's a bit bigger than you were anticipating. So it says on the back, open size is 48 centimeters, that's the length, and then 40 centimeters diameter. So as you can see, it's nice and compact. I'll just measure it when it's sitting compact like this. Overall measurement is around, with the net hanging, 50 centimeters or about 20 inches, and the width of it is about 14 centimeters or about 5.5 inches. So nice, compact, and you can see it's very lightweight, probably weighs 200 to 300 grams, something like that. In fact, I'll weigh it now. So let's just quickly see what it weighs, roughly. Yeah, 266 grams, so around 1/4 kilo, very lightweight. So it has a small handle on the bottom here, a little rubberized handle. Lightweight hollow aluminium tubing, and then there's a little hook here so that you can hook this onto your backpack or your bag, whatever. So that's nice to have that little hook. There's 2 screws holding that on, and then the whole net can be opened up. The mesh is just a standard mesh, it's not rubberized or anything like that, standard sort of mesh. So it just pulls open like so, and there's a lever here you pull back with your thumb to help it, and then you can let go and that will lock it into position. So I'll just measure it again. The overall width is around 41 centimeters or around 16 inches, and this way it is about, again, 40 or 16 inches. And the depth, let's check the depth of the net. I'd say it is around about 11 inches or about 28 centimeters. So it's quite a generous size, not bad at all. You could get a nice big perch in here or a small pike. Quite a nice little net. It's got a little metal clip on here to keep the net attached to this part of the body of the net. So it's nice. Overall, seems quite well made. I like it. It's lightweight, compact, small. It's got a nice generous area with the netting. This front part here is like a beading. It's like some string with beading on it so that when the fish goes over the net here, it doesn't get damaged. This bit moves around. That's a good feature too. And the base of the net is quite quite generous as well, so the fish isn't going to be all bent up in here. Great. Could be good if you're teaching a small child to learn how to fish as well, and it wants to give the net a go, wants to try and net a fish. Very small child, easy to handle, nice little net to have. And the length of the pole or the handle is roughly about 43 centimeters or close to 17 inches. So quite small and compact, but really useful for smaller fish. Here is a closer look at how you open up the net. You can see this part here, you can pull that back with your thumb, and then the net will pull forward, and then you can let go of that, and this will just slot into place like so, lock into place. So then to collapse the net, you can use your thumb to pull this down, and then it will fold in, just like that. Okay, so that is about it then for this video. So bearing in mind the price, I think this is an excellent little bargain. Great for beginners, great for kids maybe if they just want to have a scoop around in the lake and see what they find, or great if you're fishing with small lures for small predator fish and you just need a small net in case you catch something a bit bigger, say if you're on the canal, that sort of situation, or micro jigging, that sort of thing. Nice little net, well designed, it's got the hook on it, it's very lightweight, good to store with the hook, and it folds away nice and portable. So I think it's a nice little bargain. So if you did find this video useful, please remember to like and also consider subscribing for more fishing related videos. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.